Coming up on Hawk TV News, Northeast is looking for nominations for the Hall of Success.
Idaho prosecutors are looking for the death penalty.
And an update on all Hawk spring sports. All this and more on Hawk TV News. Welcome into the final edition of Hawk TV News for the year. I'm Ervin Dohmen.
And I'm Cristopher Thiem.
The Alumni of Success Award is presented to former students, either living or deceased, who have achieved significant success in their profession, exhibited exemplary citizenship qualities, or made significant contributions to their communities and/or community affairs. According to Holly Quinn, Director of Development Services at Northeast and Award Committee Co-Chair, this is an opportunity for the Board of Governors and college community to honor individuals for career success, achievement, and distinguished service following graduation from Northeast Community College. Nominations are due by May 31st. The theater department at Northeast Community College is ready to take audiences on a wild journey. The play Crazy Town, written by John Rand, is what they're going to be performing. Rand is among the most popular contemporary playwrights writing today. His plays have been performed over 26,000 times in theaters across 67 countries. According to an independent survey of American schools, his one-act comedy, Check Please, was the #1 most produced short play every season for the last 17 years. Performances are Thursday through Saturday, May 5th, 6th, and 7th at 7:30 p.m. and Sunday, May 8th at 2 p.m. Admission is $5 for students and $10 for adults. Anyone with a valid Northeast Community College ID is admitted free. With finals approaching, we could use a break from studying and take a brain break. Hawk TV's Cristopher Thiem has more.
May is Mental Health Month, and with finals on top of that, everyone is stressed out about getting that good grade and passing classes. Depression and anxiety are struggles within college campuses. Gina Kriesel, the counselor here on campus, has some tips and tricks about how you can take a break from studying.
Taking some time for self-care. I mean, take a break from studying. Go have some fun, or do something to go play with dogs, or go take a hot bath, or whatever it is that's important to you for that self-care. I think is very important.
Suicide is the third leading cause of death for students, with about 4 out of 5 college students who consider or attempt suicide having shown clear warning signs prior to the attempt. A couple things to help out or just ease things are trying to get a support system or trying to express those big feelings you might have. Kriesel says that there are a lot of core causes of mental health struggles.
I think it really just depends on the person. Like, some people maybe struggle with not being able to communicate their feelings, just not able to express maybe in words, or not know how to, where to go for that help. Trauma throughout their life can also cause depression, anxiety, and other mental health problems.
Remember that there is always someone to talk to, no matter how low you are or how hopeless you feel. The National Suicide Prevention Lifeline is 1-800-273-8255, or contact the student nurse at counseling@northeast.edu. For Hawk TV News, I'm Cristopher Thiem.
On May 2nd, Norfolk police conducted a traffic stop on a vehicle for making an improper turn. The officer had contact with the driver, who was identified as Louis A. Alarcon, 42, of Madison. A check of his license showed that it was currently under revocation. The officer could also smell alcohol coming from him. He was requested to perform field sobriety maneuvers, and they indicated impairment. Alarcon was arrested for driving under the influence, 4th offense, and driving during revocation. He was housed in the Norfolk City Jail and later transferred to the Madison County Jail. Poetry, prose, performance, graphic design, and art are among areas that will be featured during the college's Art Expo on Thursday, May 5th. Beginning at 3 p.m. in Union 73 in the Cox Activity Center, from 3 to 4 p.m. in Union 73, awards will be presented to students who place first and second in both poetry and prose. Readings will be held for the 2022 edition of Voices Out of Nowhere, and they will be unveiled. The publication includes stories, poetry, and artwork written and created by Northeast students. Additionally, the winning artist whose selection is picked for the Voice Out of Nowhere cover will be presented with a framed copy of the cover. The Northeast Community College Art Expo is free and open to the public. Brad Vogt, Information Technology and Administration Associate Instructor, is more than just that. Hawk TV's Connor Luebbe has more.
This is Brad Vogt, the instructor. And this is Brad Vogt, the race car driver. He currently competes in a division called Late Models. With their power and speed, they are the headliner to most nights of racing. Like most racers before and after, he's come up the ladder to where he is at. The racing bug got into his blood after watching his father race growing up.
My dad actually, when I was little, would race at Stewart, Nebraska. So my brother and I would basically go along and be up in the crowd cheering for him. When I was in college, to get me to come back and help during the summer, he just offered one summer, either get a project car or maybe we'll build a race car for you. And I didn't hesitate. I just said, all right, let's build a race car. So.
And build a race car is what he did. Brad took a Cadillac Eldorado as his car, stripped it out, put a Monte Carlo front on, and went out and competed. His first year of racing, he competed in the Bomber division, coming away with a 7th place points finish. He has gone on to win several different feature wins in his career. The biggest parts that bring Brad to the racing world is the family and the competition.
All the friends and family that you see at the racetrack, the camaraderie, the people that you're going to get to know, all quality people. And so this is one of the few sports where you're gonna help the people around you, even your fiercest competitors. If they need a part, you're gonna give it to them, because you want the challenge. You want to beat them on the track. You don't want to beat them because they couldn't come out and race.
Brad's love for racing has been strong through his more than 20 years behind the wheel of a race car and his many more watching his father race beforehand.
Brad currently competes in the Tri-City Late Model division that holds events across Iowa, South Dakota, and Minnesota. For Hawk TV News, I'm Connor Luebbe.
A new painting by an art instructor at Northeast Community College was inspired by the work of gifted editorial cartoon creators and a great painter who lived over 350 years ago, among others. Michael Lynch's painting, In Way Out, reflects the history and the spirit of the Elkhorn Valley and is permanently on display inside of the front entrance of the Norfolk Public Library located at 308 West Prospect Avenue. The painting of the broken bridge over the Elkhorn River southwest of Norfolk is the first piece of original artwork that was commissioned by the Norfolk Public Library Foundation to beautify space in the library and support local artists. The Media Arts Club is in its premier year, and after a couple of years of hard work from the sophomores, they received quite the treat. 13 students and 4 faculty members attended the NAB show in Las Vegas. I took the opportunity to learn how this trip helps the Media Arts program and its current students.
The trip to the National Association of Broadcasters show is normally an annual trip, but for the past couple of years, COVID closed that door. Making connections is one of the reasons the trip serves the program and its students so well. Along with the relationships that start there, the opportunity at new equipment within the industry is crucial. Brian Anderson, an instructor within the Media Arts program, was thrilled to meet with different vendors face to face.
Well, there's a lot of things that I really was excited to be a part of with the NAB show this year. We made some great industry connections, and it's one thing to talk to somebody via email or even online somehow, but it's another to talk to them face to face and be able to talk to them about different products and different things that you'd like to incorporate, which we do have here at Northeast.
When it comes to the networking aspect of the trip, all students were able to visit booths they thought fit their career path the best, providing them the opportunity to meet with prospective employers and current industry workers. Sophomore Peyton Hausman was able to go check out Adobe's booth and learn about Audio Design Desk.
It's like for video editing, but you can use it for your audio clips. You just put markers of where you want for your video, and the audio just clips right there.
When the show would close for the day, the group would meet up and disperse for the night until curfew. Most students would go check out the crazy views Vegas has to offer, and the faculty members kept busy after the show as well.
The sights from the NAB show and the Vegas Strip were simply amazing. The trip concluded on April 27th, and students and faculty arrived back in Norfolk that day. That evening, they put their knowledge to use. Coming up, Connor will be in with weather and Chris will be in with the national news. As Alex Jones is in a lawsuit, 3 kids are now hospitalized, and Roe v. Wade is heating up. All this and more on Hawk TV News.
There are everyday actions to help prevent the spread of respiratory diseases. Wash your hands. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Stay home when you are sick. Cover your cough or sneeze. Clean and disinfect frequently touched objects with household cleaning spray. For more information, visit cdc.gov/COVID-19. This message brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
First, they said cigarettes were safe. We know how that turned out. Now, they say they didn't market e-cigarettes to teens? Fact, more than 1 in 4 high school students are vaping, and 80% say their first e-cigarette was flavored. Vaping is harmful to developing brains. The reason we think vaping is safe? Marketing. Same lies, different day. Tell Big Vape to quit lying.
I'm a licensed practical nurse. I work in rehab, long-term care, and assisted living facilities. When I look at my residents, I see my mom, my dad, and I'm giving the respect and the care I would want. We are protectors of our residents. Their safety, their health, and happiness are 3 things that we're working on 24/7. We've taken an oath to do that, but it's in our hearts to do that.
Home doesn't just have to be where you sleep or eat. Home is where you are comfortable, confident, and welcomed. The Media Arts Department at Northeast Community College is our home. From the moment you step through the doors, you feel like you gained a family. You'll gain hands-on experience that you can't find anywhere else. It's a decision you'll be happy you made. With classmates and teachers to help at every turn, check out the Northeast Community College Media Arts Department. For more information, go to northeast.edu.
Currently here in Norfolk, Nebraska for Hawk TV weather. It's going to be 49 and cloudy right now. And for tonight, expect partially cloudy skies with a low at around 39. Let's take a look at your 7-day forecast for the next coming week. For tomorrow, scattered rainfall is likely towards the afternoon. 40% is the percentage I have on my outlook. 58 for a high tomorrow. For Thursday, 54, more rain likely. That's probably going to be the day to expect it. Same with Friday as well, 66 degrees, about a 20-30% chance on Friday. Saturday is going to clear up though, 72, start to warm up, partly cloudy that day. And then heading into Sunday, Monday, you're going to have more rain likely, with Tuesday being a pretty cloudy day. So if you're looking for rain, this is the week for it. It's going to be coming on down. A lot of farmers and people around the area are looking forward to this, as we were in a drought for a fairly long time. This is exactly what we're looking for. For weather anytime, you can go on our website, khwkhawktv.com.
Idaho prosecutors will seek the death penalty against Lori Daybell. The East Idaho News reported yesterday that prosecutors in Fremont and Madison counties have filed motions declaring their intent to seek capital punishment as an option. Daybell's husband Chad is already facing the death penalty when he goes to trial. Lori Daybell is facing first-degree murder charges in the death of her 2 children and conspiracy in the death of her husband's first wife. The families in the Sandy Hook Elementary defamation lawsuit are dropping InfoWars as a defendant in an effort to resume the trial. Radio host Alex Jones filed bankruptcy for his 3 companies, including InfoWars, after he was found liable for damages damages by the families of those killed in the 2012 tragedy. When a company files for bankruptcy, it suspends all pending litigations. ABC News reports several of the families call Jones filing for bankruptcy a charade meant to delay a trial. They noted that every passing day is a day that Jones avoids accountability and delays the trial. The far-right internet personality has since said he believes the shooting occurred at the Connecticut elementary school. U.S. Senator Ted Cruz believes whoever leaked the Supreme Court's draft opinion on abortion was looking to intimidate justices. The Texas Republican tweeted his appeal by the breach of trust and hopes everyone in the legal community will denounce it. Cruz was a clerk under former Supreme Court Chief Justice William Rehnquist when the draft opinion was published by Politico last night, and its authenticity was confirmed by current Chief Justice Justin Roberts today. Three Southern California kids are recovering after a downdraft from a sheriff's helicopter lifted a bouncy house into the air. Newly released video from Saturday's event shows a San Bernardino County Sheriff's helicopter flying overhead during the Rancho Cucamonga Police Department open house. The chopper created a huge wind gust and updraft, causing a bounce house with kids inside to momentarily lift off the ground. The three children were taken to the hospital with cuts and bruises. Their mother claims that there was no warning the helicopter would be flying overhead. Coming up, I will be in with Sports Focus. The Hawks softball team finished out their season. The Hawks baseball team is getting up into the final stretch, and the Hawks golf going to nationals. All that and more right here on Hawk TV.
We all make choices about alcohol. Kids make choices whether to drink or not.
Bye, Dad.
Bye-bye.
Remember, I'm going to Alex's party tonight and sleeping over.
Have fun. Hey, remind me about that party again?
And adults make choices whether to talk about it. That's true of parents and every other trusted adult in a kid's life. Kids want to know our expectations, and they want honest answers in everyday conversations. So talk with your kids and help lead them on a positive path. Because when you talk, they hear you.
Know how to wear your face mask correctly. First, wash your hands with soap and water for at least 20 seconds or use hand sanitizer that contains at least 60% alcohol. Put your face mask over your nose and mouth and secure it under your chin. If the mask has loops, hook them around your ears. If it has ties, secure them at the base of your neck and crown of your head. Make sure you can breathe easily. Remove your mask carefully. Untie the straps or unhook the loops from your ears and pull the mask away from your face without touching the front of your mask. Don't touch your eyes, nose, or mouth when taking off your mask. Wash your hands for at least 20 seconds immediately after removing your mask, or use hand sanitizer that contains at least 60% alcohol. Learn more at cdc.gov/coronavirus and coronavirus.gov.
Hi, I'm Dr. Shelley Flace with today's tip for kids from the American Academy of Pediatrics. The nicotine in e-cigarettes is addictive and can harm brain development. That's why I worry about teens who try e-cigarettes. Many young people use pod-based e-cigarettes like Juul, which have high levels of nicotine. And because teens' brains are still developing, they can quickly become addicted. The tobacco industry uses fruit and candy flavors to attract young people, often turning them into lifelong users. For more, visit healthychildren.org.
Northeast Community College softball team played host to ICCAC rival Iowa Central Community College Sunday to begin the final series of the regular season at Tahazuka Park in Norfolk. The Tritons took game one by a final score of 10-0 and were able to repeat that result in Game 2 by a final score of 14-0. The Hawks, who are currently 7 and 15 in ICCAC play, struggled to string together hits in both Game 1 and Game 2, and didn't have their best performances on the mound either. Due to forecasted weather, the Hawks had a rare day in between their next games with the Tritons to work on improving what went wrong in Sunday's matchups. And today they had matchups against Iowa Central, and they lost 7-0 in Game 1 and 15-3 in Game 2 to close out their season. The number 18 Northeast Community College Hawk baseball team wrapped up their 3-game series against Southeastern Community College Sunday. The Blackhawks took Game 1 by a final score of 19-4 to complete a sweep of the Hawks. The Hawks, who are currently 36 and 15 and 16 and 13 in ICCAC play, gave up 12 runs in the bottom of the first inning and faced a strong uphill climb for the remainder of the contest. Northeast was able to put up all 4 runs on their runs on the board during the third inning, but the 17-4 deficit at the time in the game would prove to be too much to overcome. The Hawks will look to get back on track this week as they enter the final week of their conference play, and they have their final home game of the year tomorrow. It will be streamed on NCN. Game start at 1 p.m. The number 10 Northeast Community College men's golf team competed in the North Central District Championship over the weekend in Marinova, Iowa. The Hawks finished second as the team in the 2-day event as a result that qualifies them for the 2022 NJCAA Division II Men's Golf Championship. The 54 holes that the tournament was originally scheduled for weren't enough to declare an individual winner. Ty Himes was able to secure the first place outright after draining a long birdie putt on what became the final hole of the tournament. The NFL draft was last weekend, and the Jaguars had the first pick in the draft. And with that selection, they took Trayvon Walker from Georgia. And the Lions had the second pick in the draft and went with the original number 1 projected pick, Aiden Hutchinson from Michigan. The NBA playoffs are currently in the midst of semifinal play. In the Eastern Conference are the Bucks and the Celtics, with the Milwaukee Bucks up 1-0. Also, the Philadelphia 76ers will be facing the Miami Heat, as the Heat are up 1-0. In the West, we have the Golden State Warriors facing off against Memphis, with the Warriors up 1-0, and the Dallas Mavericks taking on the Phoenix Suns, with the Suns up 1-0. That is all for Sports Focused. Coming up, Ervin will be in with the latest entertainment news, including Amber Heard taking a new strategy, Kardashians avoiding a lawsuit, and how the Met Gala went last night. You're watching Hawk TV News.
Every year, 4.5 million young adults between the ages of 18 and 24 visit the ER.
It's every parent's nightmare.
Umergency gives you all the tools you need to quickly and effectively manage your family's emergency. Umergency provides instant access to vital resources, customized to your student's campus and local community, digital consent form, and built-in urgent alert button. Umergency gives you peace of mind when you need it most. Download your Umergency app now.
Yes, I'm a smoker. And yes, I'm aware I should quit. I get pressure from everyone I love and everything around me.
Smoking is really, really bad for you.
Yet sometimes that pressure alone is enough to make me want to light up.
At 1-800-QUIT-NOW, we get it. With free coaching services and nicotine gum, patches, or lozenges, we're here for you. No lectures, no judgment. Call us at 1-800-QUIT-NOW today.
There's a place to share gossip about the office party fun, and a place to share the story you tell everyone. There's a place to share a laugh about when things went wrong, and a place to share the video of you dancing to your song. There's a place to share spare change, lunch, and your time. But we could all be better at sharing how we're feeling inside. 76% of employees have struggled with at least one issue that affected their mental health. When you share, you're not alone.
Bro, you need a ride home?
Nah, I got a ride home from Kyle.
All right, man, suit yourself. What does he know? Did I miss my turn? Oh,
Every day in the United States, 28 people lose their lives in drunk driving crashes. That is over 10,000 people that are lost every single year. Don't drink and drive. This is a public service announcement of Hawk TV.
A big move is expected today during a celebrity trial in Virginia. Attorneys for Amber Heard will reportedly ask a judge to dismiss Johnny Depp's defamation case. The Pirates of the Caribbean star is suing his ex-wife for $50 million after she claimed to be a victim of domestic violence. Depp testified he never hit her, saying she's the one who got physical during their fights. If the judge denies the request, Heard will be the second witness for the defense. CMT will celebrate the life of country music star Naomi Judd, who died over the weekend at age 76. A half-hour special, CMT Remembers Naomi Judd, will air tonight at 8 p.m. Central. The show will feature old footage, interviews, and performances while telling the story of how she rose to success. It will have 4 encore presentations throughout the week. A Los Angeles jury is rejecting a lawsuit against the Kardashian and Jenner family. The jury deliberated for Friday and a part of Monday before deciding the celebrity family would not have to pay damages to Blac Chyna. The former girlfriend of Rob Kardashian was suing his mother and 3 of his sisters for defamation. The model, whose real name is Angela White, claimed the family conspired to hurt her career. The jury disagreed and is awarding her no damages. She was seeking over $100 million. The Met Gala is coming under fire from some who think this year's theme for the annual fundraiser was out of touch. Celebrities from film, arts, and fashion and politics gathered on the red carpet in New York Monday night. It was to celebrate gilded glamour and white tie. An homage to fashion of the 19th century's Gilded Age, when prosperity and growth was marred by poverty and extreme income inequality. Some critics took to the internet to opine it was an especially bad look in the midst of recording inflation. The event raises money for the Metropolitan Museum of Art's Costume Institute. We'll be back to close off Hawk TV News for the final time.
I'm always the first one up. I'm always up for a challenge. I'll overcome any obstacle. I don't believe in limits. I refuse to be average.
Not all wounds are visible. Learn more at mentalhealth.gov.
Tutoring services are held in the College Welcome Center and are free to college students.
Tutors that have the knowledge ranging in subjects from accounting to psychology can help you study and review for tests. Tutoring services are always looking for new tutors, so if you have an above average grade in a specific class, they would be glad to have you. Tutoring is offered during both fall and spring semesters in room 1284 at the College Welcome Center, or you can call 402-844-1725 for more information.
Welcome back into Hawk TV News. We have made it through the year. Ervin, Dohmen.
I'm Connor Luebbe.
I'm Christopher Thiem.
And us three have single-handedly, with the help of Brian, and there, we've had some rotating freshmen come in towards the end, have tried our very, very best to bring you news every Tuesday, sometimes Wednesdays. It's crazy over here, but I figure we'll all go around and talk about our time here at Northeast. It's been 2 years. We graduate on the 13th. We'll start with Chris.
Why do you have to start with me?
Because I like to put you on the spot. It's fun to see your reaction.
I guess my favorite part is just doing these newscasts. It's always fun to put these on and see our stories and bring them to life and doing all of that and being here with you guys. It's just it's made the experience all better.
Oh yeah, probably all the sports productions we do, that's probably the most fun we get to have, calling games, directing games, however we get involved in sports productions. Those are always my favorite parts of the week that we're able to bring to you guys.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much to pick from. Sports productions are up there with one of my favorites. We didn't mention it during the show. It kind of came out today. Congratulations to Ashley Hassett. She committed to Eastern Michigan University, so she's going D1. So we got a chance to watch a D1 basketball player here at Northeast, which is pretty cool, our time doing sports. And when it comes to overall news production, I've just had fun just feeling professional. This is what I want to do with my life, and it's been fantastic to just kind of sit here and bring the news to everyone. So I guess that's kind of my overall thought, my favorite part, I guess. Is there any final thoughts you guys have before we wrap this up for the final time?
I'm going to miss this place. This place meant a lot to me. Kind of grew into the person I am here, so I'm really going to miss going to school here.
Yeah. Shout out to Brian Anderson for, putting up with our crap all the time and, just dealing with us and our stupidity sometimes. But overall, it's been probably one of my favorite experiences, and I've made friends for life here.
Awesome. Love to hear it. You mentioned Brian. I got to thank Brian as well. It's weird to say that a community college is in my words, it outperforms almost any university that I could have looked at with the experience and the knowledge. Like, if someone is watching this across time and space and you want to get into broadcasting and you don't know where to start, come to Northeast and talk to Brian Anderson. He's been great. And he's the main reason we're all going to be very successful and go places in life. And with that being said, for one last time, Cristopher Thiem, Connor Luebbe, and Ervin Dohmen, as always, go Hawks.
Go Hawks!
Yes, sir.